So I wonder how that
they're
works.
not. That's overstepping their jurisdictional authority.
That's what I said. That's what I said too. That's what they sound like. These people got nationality. They on a whole nother different outlook than just regular.
That was the corporation trying to show you they got some power more than anything else.
That's what I thought. I said that must be some big whizzes at one of them big gallon milk places that sent they hitters down to shut these guys down. But I say it's gonna be some come from that. They probably gonna sue the hell out of them people and get their money back for that. When they all come down.
The government got to compensate them.
Yep.
They already knew that when they went in there.
They just want to make it look on TV, make it look good for TV. Make an example out of them. This for the next guys that want to sell their own milk.
That's called theatrical effect.
Man. That's crazy. All right, we'll take one more question, y'all. We'll get out of here. Y'all. We got one more. Give us a hot one for Rod before we get out of here. Give us a hot one, y'all. Hey, y'all, if y'all want to show Rod some love on the Cash App, although he don't do it for money, we got about 2,000 people in here, man. Everybody send him $1 right now, and that'll put him in the game. You ain't gonna miss $1. What else we got? Hey, hit that like, hit that subscribe button. Here we go, right here. We got the question right here for you, Rod. Somebody says, "How can I get you both to cook out a cookout and have a good old southern?" Oh man, I'll be glad to come to that shit, boy. I'm telling you. You talking about some cooking now, some good southern cooking.
I can't do nothing until I get out of this cave situation. I gotta see the flip. But you never know when this full coast to coast party jump off. Me and Elder stuff to pop up at anybody party.
Yeah, especially if you got some greens and hot water cornbread at that joint.
And some fried chicken.
Man, some greens, some hot water cornbread, some black eyed peas with rice, or some purple hood peas. Oh yeah, man. And you better have some peach cobbler too, man. When I pull up on it, man, I'm telling you. Some of that peach and some pecan pie.
It depends on where I go, what I want.
Big mama pecan pie, huh? I'm telling you.
It depends on where I go, what I'm gonna want.
I'm telling you, yeah, it depends. Like if I'm down it depends. It depends on where you at in the South. Yeah, because they got different, they got different dishes in different areas down south as far as what soul food is. In Louisiana, they cook gumbo, etouffee, jambalaya. I'm talking about the good shit. The cornbread, man, bumping. Y'all making me hungry right now. Damn.
Look, that's the same as Southwestern cuisine, except it's cooked different.
Yeah.
That's the Mississippi. That's the Mississippi cooking method, or from those tribes over there. They like to cook stuff slow and at a lower temperature. And the Southwest is high, so you want to get from in front of you want to cook as little as possible. So a lot of your stuff is a bunch of fresh vegetables chopped up, mixed in with something that you might simmer for a few minutes.
Makes sense. Somebody said, "Oh, he still eat chicken?" Look, man. Somebody say, "Yeah, man. Hey, over here we didn't really eat. Only thing that's making us sick really with the meat is because of how they doing it now." And two, of how that we didn't fry no meat. We ain't never fry. All we did is we smoked it. We we barbecued. We some barbecuing niggas, man. Mississippi, Louisiana, we some barbecuing niggas.
It depended on where we was at. We had all kind of cooking techniques. But
that frying with the oil, they brought that over here, man.
No.
We roasted in the ground. We rotisserie.
It depend on the tribe.
Yeah, it depends on the tribe.
You had tribes that used to put their meat in hot grease.
Okay, yeah. So they must have came from over there, with the Moors.
No, I'm talking about tribes that been here. Most of the cooking techniques over here is ancient.
Go ahead. Makes sense. I know the flat bread, we used to eat flat. We ain't never eat the yeast bread. We always ate flat bread, just like they say in the Hebrew scripture. Because over here, the natives we always cook the flat breads. And then we ate that other kind of bread too, but mostly it was flat bread over here, just like the Mexicans eat. we ate tortillas and shit like that over here.
We ate cornbread.
Yeah, cornbread. Yeah. Yeah,
A lot of cornbread.
Right.
But it's more than one way to cook cornbread. But we got a particular way we like it. But there's so many different types of corn that breads you can make from the corn.
Right.
Right. You can make the loaf bread from corn.
Yep, you can. Yeah.
You know, but you just use the cornmeal is more coarse that you make traditional cornbread with.
Yeah, I like some cornbread, but yeah, we don't do pig, man. We don't do no hog. I don't like hog.
They didn't used to be pigs over here. They're not native over here.
Yeah, that's right. Do we have boars?
No, we didn't have.
We just had buffalo, fish.
We had different kind of birds. Like the way that we like chicken now, we had other birds that was called yard birds. Chicken is now the yard bird that replaced the bird that we used to eat.
Yeah, see, I heard that perspective too. I heard that we didn't mess with that dodo bird. That's why the Moors, when they came over here, they started eating it, and because the dodo bird would walk right up to them. See, birds would come right to us before the conquistadors came. Birds would fly around and land on our arm. And it's like we had a connection with the birds. But then when they came, now birds don't want to even mess with you over here no more. Our energy field is something different.
Hey, the birds say, all you humans look alike to me.
Yeah, all you humans look alike now. I saw a dude, like back in the day, some dude go out there and stand one of them chiefs, and then a mountain lion come up and he pet the mountain lion. I said, damn, like, so we must have some kind of connection back then with the animals that we don't got now. Like we
did.
Huh?
We did. We was one with nature.
Yeah.
Right. This is what a lot of the old tribal leaders keep telling us, that we disconnected from nature to be connected to modern technology. Right. We have to disconnect from modern technology to reconnect with nature.
Makes sense.
Man, I done had all kind of animals walk up to me that supposed to just tear me up.
Yeah.
When I was a little boy, they used to send me in the yard where the mean dog was to get the ball because it go over the fence.
Yeah.
Go get Rod. He'll go in there and get it. My dumb ass went right in there and get it too. Dog be jumping up, looking me in the face. I'm fighting this big old hairy dog. He trying to kill every other child in the neighborhood. He's licking me all in the face. Get on off me. Let me get this ball. He wagging his tail. He rock. They used to call me Dr. Doolittle when I was younger.
Yeah, I seen that a lot. I seen my son like that. He did that. Like he walked this dog, my brother dog. Nobody could walk up to that dog. That dog will rip your cheek off your ass. But my daddy ended up shooting that dog because he bit him. But my son can walk right up to him, mean ass dog, and just pat him. And yeah, calm down. I'm like, man, that dog right there, I don't get close to him. I'm telling you. That's so. Hey, I'm telling you, it's like something. It's a fear, or it's an energy field that you give off that dog can recognize. Because they can't see, like they see other things like frequencies and things, and they can hear certain things. They can hear your heartbeat. A dog. They can hear your energy field.
You want to hear something funny, Elder?
Yeah, go ahead.
When I was a youngster, we was staying on Sanford Street in Pontiac, right? About 4 houses down, this dude got these highly trained attack Dobermans. There's two of them, and they train to watch his wife when he go to work. When he get off work, he come home, we take him out the house, he put him in the kennel outside. And everybody come up that kennel, they tear their tail up. Look, one day, some just told me that he was like, they using them dogs to do some evil stuff. Let them go. So I let them go. They was jumping up, licking on me like trying to high five me. If anybody ever seen how Dobermans act, you know what I'm talking about. But it looked like they're trying to high five and they jumping up with their paw, and then they took off running.
Damn.
And so I let the man dogs go. They come down there and told my mama, I think your son let that man dogs out. Them dogs chasing everybody through the neighborhood. I don't know what we gonna do. And my mama came in and she was like, why you let them dogs out? I was like,
them dogs loving you, boy. I tell you, like, man, the only time they got to be free, really. Like, to get out.
The silver water in order to create a artificial melanin barrier.
Man.
They didn't have screen sunblock back then.
Right. What let me ask you this, Rod, because you somebody, you know, they say in the chat, they like you cooking. Do you, I might ask you this before, have you ever remote viewed before, Rod? Because you know a lot of history, brother.
I study remote viewing until I got good at it, and I found that it worked real good with my tarot cards.
So what did you find out when you was remote viewing with your tarot cards, brother?
Different stuff I asked, different questions. I haven't pulled a deck of cards out, Brother Rich, in about 4 years to do a reading because they'd be too spooky accurate to me. So the message come in slower and I can read it better if I don't use the cards, because then I get sensory overload. And then I see too much, and then I be like, I'm gonna put all this stuff together, and then I can't rest until I put it all together.
Right. Somebody said, why was there only one female Smurf?
That's Hollywood, because Hollywood want everybody to be tutti fruities.
Man, we done went to, oh man. All right, so Rod, all right, check this out. Since we going to we going in a lot of places tonight, family, to just discover our origins and who the different races and species we've been through time. Blue, green, black, olive, white, all these different colors. Rod, let's go to another cartoon. The Thundercats. Historically, if you're talking about the Anunnaki, people say the Thundercats represent the Larians, I think. Larians or Larian?
Larians.
Where do they pop up in history? If we're talking about the Anunnaki, where the hell do they, because they're supposed to be older than the Anunnaki, I believe. So where do they pop up?
So first of all, the Anunnaki is it's like a United Nations of galactic species. Okay.
Now that's a great way to say it. Oh, and all right, I'm gonna let you answer this. Then I gotta follow. Go ahead. I'm excited. Go ahead, Rob.
Okay, so you know who Sekhmet is?
Yeah.
The priestesses of Sekhmet were taught originally by Lyran priestesses. Then under Sekhmet, you have other cat goddesses like Bast. Right? Bast is the Lyran defense team. They the stealth bombers of the House of the Cat. The ones who carry the black cat totem is in the form of the Black Panther is the priest, because the Black Panther is the black leopard, and the leopard is the garb of the ancient priesthood. So you know they totem animal, you know they purpose here. Like Tupac's totem animal is the cat, but his spirit animal is the dragon, the shining serpent.
See this?
Yeah, the tiger.
But go ahead, though. I had to show that.
Yeah, you know they got black tigers too.
Yeah, I heard.
Yeah, they still call Black Panthers. But see, down you coming from the east under your ancient Arabic order, the nobles of the mystic shrine, with the simulation of the crescent moon as the fangs of the Bengal tiger. Right? The K9s. K9 is 9/11, by the way.
The K9, yeah?
K9 is 9/11. K is the 11th letter. Right. So it's 11/9, but on the flip, it's 9/11. Okay, so the Lyrans is over the spiritual initiation rites and training of the House of the Cat. And that's who got usurped out of Vatican City. Vatica is the cat they was all obsessed with. And that's why they became cataholics, or as you say, Catholic.
Oh shit, man. Come on, man. Oh, he took it there, y'all. He took it to origin.
That was the sacerdotal seat.
He took it there. The cataholics or the Catholics, he took it there. Ah, man, you took it there, Rod. Oh, man. Shit. This is a classic show, y'all.
I had some good master teachers.
This is a classic show.
I'm just a class tutor.
Man. Yo, so was the Great Pyramid in Egypt? You know the Great Pyramid in Egypt. Was that left by the Larians? Was that left there by them?
No, that was left there by Tahuti.
Because they say it was a cat or something like that with wings or some shit. Like I don't heard a lot of different things, man.
No, the Sphinx was a female. All of the Sphinx of the world was females.
Right.
Later they tried to alter the faces of them and then even cast male sphinxes. But the Sphinx was the Leo waiting on the return of the three kings, which is represented by the three pyramids, which is represented by the three stars of Orion's belt. The jewels of the great father who walk among the skies is the three high chiefs, which is the three sky chiefs. And the three sky chiefs is represented by as above, so below. They walk in human form as three chiefs, but they also represent a spiritual frequency. And the one in the middle, right, that's the one who's responsible to hold the love key. So you look at the symbolism of the three kings biblically, and the symbolism, the frankincense, the gold, and I think the other one was silver. The frankincense is the spiritual essence. That's why they use it in all of the rituals. It's symbolism of spiritual essence. The gold is the heart chakra, right? And the heart chakra is the wealth of eternity if you can find true love, right? Searching for a heart of gold. And the silver is your connection to your motherland, right? So it's your brother from another mother, and y'all got to redeem the great mother in order to restore the great father. Takes you back to the holy drama, Isis, Set, and Osiris. Hey, look, Rich, a couple guys were trying to correct me about Set, because I keep telling them that the biblical Satan is Set, right? And they think that what I'm telling them is who Set was. And I'm not telling them who Set was. I'm telling them how they used Set's name. You got to understand, they took our stories from ancient history, rewrote them and reworked them to give us a whole different story, but leave enough of it for us to find the source information.
Yeah, man. Wow. All right. A lot of people. All right. So we've. I mean, we at the hour mark, family. I mean, this was like. I mean, Rod was sizzling all night. I mean, he was smoking all night with this information. And we talked a lot about race and the concept of race, and when the concept was introduced in the different colors we've experienced. I'm gonna take a couple of questions from the people, but one last question I want to ask is: we see, the whole race paradigm and what that has done. When was the first? They say that the oldest war that took place was between man and woman. When was it? We talked about this nuclear war that happened, this nuclear winter. When was the first time that man and woman went at it? And if we're going to talk about this great mother so much, I guess the divine feminine lost power, if that's the proper way to say it.
That takes us right back to Lord Set. The word En means Lord in Semitic language, ancient Semitic language and hieroglyphics in Sumerian, En mean Lord or master of something. And Set is the antithesis of Osiris. He is the uncle who comes to steal his brother's throne, right? The origin of the story is the biblical war in heaven that landed on earth. Was about birthright to the earth, mitochondrial right to rule, and as the creator gods, goddesses, gods, and ruler god is the Y chromosome rulership right. Earth being a feminine planet supposed to be under matriarchal order in order for it to have heavenly qualities in the physical form. So the war that started on heaven was actually a war in Nibiru between siblings, twins, a brother and a sister, and the brother did not want to relinquish the jurisdictional authority of Earth to the matriarchy. So he tried to instill his wife from a mirror universe as the divinity of the Earth to create the 6,000-year rule. But that's all after the war took place, started on Nibiru, is where they set it off. And then they end up coming to Earth in conclusion to fight it out in the Pleiadian light lock that we call the Van Allen belt. So we sitting here looking at the aftermath of all of the first war, and all wars being battles in that great war.
What was the name of the brother and sister, for those who don't know, Rod?
It's written in the story of Inanna, which is supposed to be the story of Inanna and Enlil's conflict. So when the uncle went to take power from the mother, the son overheard it. And they saying Michael, but it wasn't Michael. It was Michelle. Because all of those archangels that they talk about was females that guarded the throne of the Great Mother. And that's why they was like, this angel sit on this hand of God, and this angel sit on this, and this angel the foot of God. All they telling you is they position around the throne to protect the Great Mother.
So you trying to tell me right now, Rod, that Archangel Michael is really Archangel Michelle?
Yeah.
Well, there you go again. There you go again with this shit, man.
Okay, you got to understand Anunnaki psychology and how they go to war.
Right.
They like to change the name